Alright, so this is a construction of Venn diagram with 3 sets, right? So there are different problems with the construction, different techniques and how they started. This is one of them. So if we read all the sentences here, we figure out that we can start from this one, for instance, right? Alright, so usually this the but sentence, there is always a but. Alright, so they're gonna give you 2 sets, but one of them is not included. Alright, so for instance here, they're telling you 128 people, they own both a bird and a dog. So what is bird and a dog? So bird and dog group is gonna be the intersection between birds and dogs, right? So this is gonna be the bird and dog. Now, this group is separated in 2 subgroups. All right, so this is the first subgroup, and that first subgroup, they are owning a bird and dog but don't own a fish, right? So no fish here. And this subgroup over here, the shaded one, you're gonna have fish. All right, they own a fish. So now whenever we complete the sentence, they are saying you but don't own a fish. So definitely they are talking about this subgroup. All right, and this subgroup is going to be, let me write this. All right, this subgroup is going to be just this one. All right, that's this part. Okay, so we can put 128 over here. So they are talking only about this part here, 128. All right, I hope this is clear. So we can proceed with the second sentence as well. Let me get rid of this. So now we're going to do a similar thing with 39. All right. So what we have here, we have 39 people, they own both a bird and a fish. All right, so what is bird and fish? So bird and fish is going to be this part here. They are intersection between bird and fish. And similarly, we have the group here, they own a dog. And this one, they don't own a dog. All right. So whenever we finish the sentence right now, what we get but don't own a dog, right? So this here, they don't own a dog. So we are talking about this subgroup, and this subgroup is going to be this one, right? So let me erase it again. So no dog is going to be only this part. Then we can go to here and we place 39 people. All right, so let me get rid of this again. All right, now all right, so this part over here, they're telling you 121 of the people own a dog. All right, so the circle of dog is going to be this one here, but own neither a bird, neither a fish. All right, so the group, this is a dog, they own a dog. The group that they don't own neither a fish, neither a bird is only this group. All right, so you see here, no fish, because it's not included in the fish circle, and neither is going to be a bird in there. All right, so this only this part. Okay, so only this part over here, only this part over here is going to be 121. So this is 121. So let me clear it again. All right, so we're done with 3 sentences. Let's go again. So 52 of the people own a bird, but all right, so the circle of bird is going to be this one. So we are in this circle, but on neither a dog nor a fish. So again, it's the same thing. This is the part of the group that they own neither a fish, neither a dog, and they own a bird, obviously, right? So this is only this part, and it's going to be 52. All right, so now maybe we can go to the next one. Let's see. 81 people own a fish, but again, own neither a bird nor a dog. So this is fish only, and this is a part of fish only. All right, so this is a part of fish only, and that's going to be 81. All right, so now we have 283 people own a bird. All right, so whenever we're gonna go to the bird circle, we can see this is the bird circle, right? So this is on total, it should be 283. So we are missing only one number, so that number obviously gonna be 283 minus the sum of all these numbers. So we can use the calculator for this. So it's gonna be 283 minus, open the parentheses, and you're gonna put 52 here, plus 39 plus 128, and then close the parentheses and enter, and that's gonna give you 64. So this number in the middle here is gonna be 64. Okay, you can give it a color as well. All right, so we are almost there. So now the total surveyed people, I think they are 686 were surveyed. So that's everything. All right, so the whole box. But in the box we are missing two colors, right? So two parts. So that is not the right approach. However, if we go to the last sentence here, we have 609 on at least one of these three types, right? So at least one, so this would be the three circles together, right? So I'm gonna use red so to see the three circles together. So this is gonna be this one here, including this one here, including this one here. So that's the union, by the way. And you notice here that they are missing only one number. All right, we're gonna do exactly the same thing. So that one number, this one here, it's gonna be 609 minus the sum of all this number that you see here. All right, so you can type them one by one, or all right, so or you can type here the bird. We know how many in the birds, right? So the blue one, this is the blue circle. That's you can simplify your work. So you're gonna be 283, and you don't add any of these numbers. So whatever left is 121 and 81. All right, so we can do the same operation again. So let's see, 609 minus, open the parentheses, and 283 plus 121 plus 81, close the parentheses and then enter, and that's going to be 124. So this is going to be 124. Now we can go back to this sentence over here, which is 686, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. So whatever missing in here is going to be 686, that the total square, minus the sum of all these numbers. Again, remember the four numbers here into the bird circle, whenever you add them up, they are 283. We don't need to add them again. And then you're gonna add this number, and this number, take them away, right? Plus 121 plus 124. Actually we can do plus 81. We can do that one, or we can use this one as well, right? So it can be the same thing as 686 minus 609. all right, if you want to do this, because the three circle, the red one, the union, it can be 609, and we can do this one, right? So let's see. So it can be 686 minus 609. Okay, and that's going to be 77. So this number here is 77. Now, after finishing all this work, we're gonna go and read the question. Actually, we don't know the question. How many of the people own a dog? All right, so you want a dog here. So if I'm looking for all the people who own a dog, I'm gonna go to the circle of the dog and make a circle on it, right? So this is basically the number that I'm looking for. All right, so you have to add all these numbers together. As a matter of fact, I didn't need to calculate the 77. All right, so it was a waste of time. But anyways, so we're gonna add these numbers: 128, 121, 64, and 124. And that's the number here. So let me write it down: 128 plus 121 plus 124 plus 64. Of course, you have to calculate this. So let's put it in the calculator: 128 plus 121 plus 124 plus 64, and enter. So it's going to be 437, and this should be your answer. Okay, I hope this helps.